All right, we are live at Brighton Pickleball Club, and we're going to do a 3 and a coach, which is a very popular program so that people can actually play and get real-time coaching. But we're really going to focus not so much on technical shots, but more court positioning, shot selection, which is really helpful to actually get into a game and play. Oftentimes we take lessons and we're not really applying them to a real game. So today we are here with Stacy, Barb, and Deb.
Yes.
All right, everybody warm?
Yep.
Ready to play?
Yep.
How long have you been playing, Deb?
Since like October.
October.
Same.
October.
A year this month.
A year this month. Happy anniversary.
And no skill prior to that. No tennis, no ping pong, no
No
anything.
sport. No sport.
Swimming, but you can't.
Softball, so I usually get some runs.
Okay. All right, awesome. All right, well, let's start with Deb and I, and let's just play a game and we'll get into it. Go ahead and start, Deb.
All right.
There's that home run.
1-0 start. Well done.
So, Deb, you did a really nice job. Your third shot was a little bit high, but you stayed back, right? Many times people will hit that third shot and they run right in, right?
Yeah. For this way. 2-0 start.
Hold on one second.
Okay.
So, one of the things, Barb, why you might be hitting that home run, I'm noticing if this were the baseline where you're standing when you're returning, you're standing right about here. So Deb's gonna hit a longer serve. So if you're standing here, right, what we wanna do is we wanna be back a bit, so when that ball bounces, we can step into it, take our shot, and our momentum will take us up to the kitchen line. So that's the number one thing with the return of serve is what? What's the most important thing?
Hit it, serve it long, send it back long.
Yeah, you wanna hit it deep, but you wanna get to the line. That's the number one purpose of a return of serve, okay?
2-0 start.
Oh.
Start.
What do you think on that one, Deb?
I didn't get there quick enough.
No, you moved in too fast.
I plant my feet.
You moved in too fast,
Okay.
right? Because they're both at the line already. You hit a higher ball,
You know they're gonna slam.
right?
it.
So just stay back, right? Don't keep moving in.
Okay.
Yeah, 0-3. Ooh. That's all right. But you did the right thing. You kind of stepped back to give yourself more room, right? And Stacy just She just what? Overcooked it a little bit. All right, 301.
It was right up. It was just missing.
All right, 401. Good pickup. Yeah, that one you just smoke. Right.
Yes.
Go-
402.
Nice volley. Nice job getting that down on the ground. Good job. Good pickup. Way to stay back. Come up, come up, come up. Get up here. Right? So you're watching your ball. I want you to get right to the line.
Okay.
Don't. We call that spectating.
I want you to go up.
Right? But here's the thing. If we think our ball's going out, then what does that do to us? We stop playing. We stop playing. So if the ball, when you hit your shot, I want you to assume that every shot that you hit is going in. And just do what you're supposed to do. Because if it doesn't go in, it doesn't go out like it didn't here, now you're out of position. This game is all about position. If you're in the wrong position, it doesn't matter how great your shots are, because good players in the right position are going to take advantage of you. Your serve? Yeah. So I would say here, Deb, is you started getting a little bit of happy feet. So you started moving back when really we were in control. See, they were still back.
Okay.
We want to keep them back. So instead of coming back and hitting that shot, I'd rather you be leaning in, right? That ball comes to you, just volley it.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the volley?
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean by,
Yeah.
yeah, put that ball on the ground, right?
You're up. Oh.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That was a good drive. Good drive. See where you're at? I want you all the way up here. Right, you're watching the ball. All right, what's the score? All right, 5-4 on one.
Head high, let it fly.
That's right, Deb. Head high, let it fly. Never gonna know till you let one go. 6-4 on one. I'll go.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Make it bounce. Make it bounce on this side of the net.
Pivot or do I bounce? Do I pivot?
This is kind of what it looked like, Stacey. What do we call that? We call this chasing trash. If we're extending too far, chasing trash. If you're going like this, that's chasing trash. Don't be trashy. Don't be trashy. All right, Barb. You were still moving. So whenever I see somebody moving on the return, I'm going to target you. Which means, so if you hit your return, which you hit a really nice return, by the way. It was nice and deep, but I think you're a little late getting to the line. So even if you're not all the way to the line, as soon as I get ready to hit, you have to stop. Because moving and hitting is really complicated, right? So you kind of went like this, right? And so that, I mean, it wasn't, and the other thing is, I don't know, that ball might have went out. I'm not sure. It was kind of up here, kind of going that way. Oh, we'll have to check the video. Seven, 4, 1. Good shot, Deb. You really like your backhand, huh?
Yes and no. I don't think I'm good at it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Okay. 8-4. On 1. All right, 9-4-1. So do again what you just did. What? Do you think it was that close to your body? Or are you more like this? Yeah. If you get extended, it's harder to make that shot. And you're trying to go this way with it? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was a tough shot. What I would do is maybe just scoot it over a little bit.
Or you
Yeah.
can use your feet.
Yeah, you can use your feet. You can do that. All right, we got, what do we have? No, actually it's 8, yeah, okay, 9. Yeah, that's right, 9-4-1. Home run. 10-4-1. That's all right. That happens.
I never would want to go this or this.
Yeah, I think you were in the right position. It just
Just to give
missed
enough
it.
oomph. 10-4-2.
See, I just did the same thing.
It's contagious like
Yeah.
that.
Well, see, I was still moving. I was just kind of stood up too soon, maybe.
Nice. Oh, should have called it together.
That's all right. I thought that was going out. Ooh. Yeah, so what do y'all think set that point, like, why do you think that point developed the way it did?
It kept getting faster.
Well, so you're hitting a return, Deb,
Yep.
but you stop right about here. So now we have less of an advantage, right? Because we should both be here. And I think that kind of made the point go crazy, right? You'll see it in the video where, like, if had you been here, you could have just taken that ball out of the air, maybe, right? But what I want to see is, if this person's staying back, I want you, or moving, I want to see you drive the ball at them, as opposed to just giving them a dink. You see what I'm saying?
So the ones that are further back driving it down.
Yes, if somebody's back, you know, why would you hit a ball up here to somebody standing at the line as opposed to making it bounce in front of them, right? All right, good.
Whistle my front hair.
Good job.
She's coming. She was coming.
So, well, you went just like this. So if you have a ball up here, just going like this, as opposed to just going straight down, okay?
I know why you did that.
Why did I do that?
She wasn't with me.
What's that?
I was by myself.
Yeah, I mean, you were back. It makes it easy for me. Right, had you been at that line, right?
What are we playing to?
All right, now that's 11.
It's nice to actually start seeing her.
Yes. All right, how about Barb and I? You want a drink or anything like that? That's water, I hope.
That wasn't my first thought.
Yeah. So the purpose of the return is what?
To return it deep.
To give you time to get to the kitchen.
Yes.
And yeah, the purpose of it. Yes.
So you want to hit a deep ball. If you're not getting to the kitchen, you might think about, is it because I'm watching my shot? Or is it that I'm hitting too hard of a return and I don't have time? So this is something that you're going to have to determine. I think you're all capable of getting there.
You know, then there's that shot, that return where they hit it in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then I get burned because I can't get up there.
Or it's the other one. They hit it so deep
Yeah.
that if I stayed back, I would have got it. But I didn't stay back, and I didn't hit it in the air because it was too high. So
Well, that
Those are just,
usually when you're both at the line, when you're the returning team, you are on offense. It's unlike tennis. So tennis, you're on offense when you're serving. In pickleball, you're on offense when you're returning. Because first of all, you have one person at the kitchen line, and then you have a free pass after your return to come to the line. Do you know why?
Because you served it deep at the time.
because they got to let it bounce.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That's the difference. They have to let the ball bounce when you're the returning team. When you're the serving team, the serve has to bounce, but after that, it doesn't. So now they have an advantage. Don't give up your advantage when you're the returning team. When you're the serving team, you have to earn your way up. Right? If you hit a high ball, you can't move in. See the difference?
Yeah.
That was really good. I mean, you got there, you put the ball on the ground. Normally I would destroy that overhead, but all right, it's the right shot, Stacy. Right? It was the right shot. You made the right shot selection. So on that shot, I was kind of like on my third shot when I put it into the kitchen.
Yep.
I should have been already at the line, but I'm just trying to watch what's going on. So when you hit that backhand, that really should have been my forehand, but I wasn't there. So that kind of threw the point off. Okay, here we go. 0-1, 0-1-2. Oh. So on that one, I wasn't trying to do anything fancy. They caught me here, and I just got my paddle on it, right? I don't always have to attack every shot. 1-1 on 2. That one I might have let go, right? I think that might have been, it might have went out, my last one. I don't know, we'll check the video and see. Let's see what the people watching have to say. Would that went out? I don't know. Maybe. What do we got? 3? No, 2. 2-1? 2-1-2. Okay, good play. All right, let's talk about this a little bit because that was some overall really good play. The first thing, Stacy, you've come so far. So, and I'll tell you why. So I started the pattern by going to her backhand. When she first started playing, she would just go, and it either hit the ceiling or the net. But you see what she did here? All she did, went to the backhand, got it into the kitchen, got back into her, now she's still neutral with us, right? And then there was some really good dinking. One went high, you took one from the center. One went high, Deb, you had good instinct. You took a step back and you got ready for it. So there's a lot of good things happening there. It's good stuff. But we won the point. All right, 3-1. On 2. I would rather the ball go long than into the net. 4-1. 2. I was 2. 1-4. Oh, that was a great return, great backhand. It didn't. It's not that you screwed it up. But what happened was, I mean, you did a lot of good things. Great backhand, deep return, got to the line. You just got a little bit of aggressive here, right? You can't like hit a hard shot when the ball is this that low, right? So what
That's
so
the red zone.
yeah, so just get it over the net. Like if they got it at your feet, it's because either they hit a really good shot or you were a little back too far, and you might have been able to take it out of the air, but it hit right about here, and you just tried to attack it. Like you were not in a position to attack.
Green, yellow, red.
Yeah. I mean, the only way you could attack that is put a lot of topspin on it, but that's not what we're doing today. See? Just make the ball bounce, right? It doesn't have to be fancy. Just get the ball on the ground. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, somebody should have said something. But generally, the person with the four is gonna take that ball. I would have generally taken that, but I didn't want to take your arm off.
Sorry. I was trying to take her arm off. Three or four? Four.
And if I were you, I'd be playing a little bit closer to the center, right? Like if I see that wide of a, you're responsible for anything that comes down here. Like I would, I'd be, yeah.
Five, four, one.
Yep. So that's exactly right. You saw that she stayed back, she was your target, right? If they don't come up, or they're moving, in that case she was moving. There's that home run.
There it is. Home run.
All right, 6-4-2. You were in the right position. You were in the right position. That was a good drive, Barb. All right, 7-4. On 2. So let's talk about it. What were you trying to do with that?
He's trying to like place it right here.
To my forehand?
Yes. Is that stupid?
Well, like you were trying to be aggressive with it.
Yeah.
So you're in mid-court. So if you're trying to put it into the kitchen, and if the ball has that kind of pace, you don't swing at it. You just get your paddle on it, right? You just want to tap it into the kitchen. It's almost like a reset almost, where I'm just getting the ball, like if you swing at it with that kind of pace, that's what's going to happen. Just getting your paddle on it and directionally putting the paddle where you want it to go, that allows you to move in. Like we're not trying to hit a winner from when the ball is here, kind of at knee level and you're mid-court. What you're trying to do is get up here and get into a dink battle. All right, what do we got over here? What's the score, do you know?
That was
8-4-1. You. Yeah, you should have let it go, but it was, I would say the other thing is, it was up here, you were here, and the ball had all kinds of pace, and it was up here, right? So that's your first instinct to let it go. But when you hit it, the ball was well above the net, and you kept moving in. Yeah. That happens. No, you were in the right position. You were in the right position. Little wide. Eight, 4-1. Nine, 4-1. I could drive a truck through there. So if I'm over here, like you want to be, leaning in over here. Like the ball's on this side of the court, right? You want to force me to go that way. If you have all this gap in here, it's going to be an easy shot. All right. Oh wait, you know what? Actually, it was over here. What's the score? 9. I didn't start though. But I didn't start. You did. All right, 9-4-1. Woo! Nice job. Nice shot. So when Barb was about to hit this ball from over here, where were you? Okay. And so if you gotta like cover, yeah, right? Because if she's way over here, you gotta cover that line. All right, now we have 10. 10-4-1. All right. Good game, Barb. Good game. All right.
Some brilliant moves.
Yeah, we had some good rallies in there. All right, you want to take a drink and then we'll do another one? It'll be Stacy and I this time. A lot of people ask me about this sleeve I wear. I was saying a lot of people ask me about this sleeve And it's because I had tennis elbow. Yeah, yeah. It's, you know, once it healed, I started wearing this. Don't have any problems anymore. Yeah, for sure. I'll drop a link where I can pick these up. They also like UV. Protection. All right, here we go. Round 3. I'll go.
Oh, sorry. I told you what I did. I told you. And it's because I said something. I'm like, every time I do this one time, I get in his face.
Wait. So which shot do you think is more effective? This one or this one?
That's my one time I've done.
And did you hear me say me?
I did, but I couldn't.
Did you guys hear me say me?
Yeah. And the processing today. Yeah, it was processing.
All right. If you're gonna take my forehand, you better make that shot. That's all I have to say. Woo! I don't know why I jumped like that, but it worked.
I was trying to hit the ball that time. All right, 0, 0, 1, 7, 0, 1, 1.
I'll go ahead. Yeah.
I think I was afraid.
Yeah. I thought it was more on over here, but yeah.
Well, it's your turn. That was one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I need it.
I guess if I'm gonna say me, I need to just keep going. What is it? 0 still?
0, 1.
0, 1, 2. We took that one. I was thinking you're gonna take the other one too.
I'm failing, Jeff.
You're not failing. What I'm noticing with you, Deb, you serve and then you go out this way. Yeah, like, I'm wondering, I could see if the ball was over on this side of the court, but you're moving, like you should be tightening up a little bit, okay? All right. Okay.
All right, 0, 2, 1.
So remember, if I'm back here getting ready to hit the ball, you shouldn't be backing up. As soon as I got ready, you notice, if you're watching my paddle, which you should be watching your opponent's paddle and what they're doing with it. If I'm like this, it's most likely going to be a dink. Now I could still hit a drive, but more likely I'm going for a dink. As soon as my paddle went like this, you started going like this. You thought what?
I thought maybe you slammed it back.
Well, the ball is down here. How am I going to slam it down? Right? If the ball is down here, I only have one option. It's to lift it or to put a lot of massive topspin on it. But if you're backing up, now you can't take that center shot like I just hit. If you were here waiting for it, like even if I drive the ball, you can still hit it back at me. But if I drop the ball like I did, you're going like this. Barb is reaching in with her backhand, but it should have been an easy shot for you just to lift up, okay? You're still going that way. The action's over here and you're going that way. And if you speed up cross court, I have a lot more time. And if you speed up at me or anybody, expect it's coming back. Okay? I'm not saying don't speed up. I'm just saying if you're going to start a fight, don't put your hands down. 2-4-2. Nice work, Deb. Nice work. You stayed in there. You had some good dinks, right? Yeah. So let's talk about this, Barb.
Yes.
What were you doing with that shot right there? Trying to hit a winner down here?
Yeah.
Okay. Think about putting it into the kitchen.
Okay.
Like I'm not saying never hit a hard shot from midcourt because this game is changing.
Yeah.
But I think I want you all to have both options. Okay? And so in this case, what I want you to develop is getting that ball into the kitchen so that you can come up. This might work lower level, speeding up something up here because they're not expecting it, but as you level up in this game, that ball is just going to come back at you hard. So I want you,
Time to get up.
right, you're kind of mid-court, you're really not in good attacking position necessarily. So I would say I want you all to learn to develop. I'm mid-court, rather than just hitting everything hard, let me get it into the kitchen so I can get in the best possible position, all right? I want you to be able to have both options, okay?
I didn't hit it.
Pickleball. Chicken wings.
Nice job getting to the line. Nice work getting up to the kitchen, Stacy. Good job. That's all right. 442. Good job. Oh, is it? Oh, it's my serve. Oh, sorry. Am I 1 or 2? Do you know if I'm 1 or 2? 542. Ah, thank you. 542. Six, 4, 2. What do you think happened?
Well, I hit the top of my pedal and wasn't looking.
Here's what happened. Right? So if you're gonna hit that shot, so when we're hitting volleys, like we just want to get that, in that particular shot, we want to get it down. So instead of taking a big wind up, just starting here and just going boom, okay? Or slide over and take it with your forehand. I mean, it was floating, right? It was floating for a while, right? Now, in reality, I was taking my time getting up there because I was watching the play. In reality, I would have been here and I would have just put that away. But I was just watching the point develop and we only have 6? There you go. That's the overhead right there.
So just not wide enough.
Yeah, you don't have to walk. I thought that ball was going over her head. Deb, you're gonna watch this video, and you're gonna. So do you know what you're doing?
I'm not getting low enough. I'm moving my feet too much.
I mean, you're doing the cha-cha over there. You're like,
Because I can't get to balls fast enough. So
yes, you can. You can't get to balls fast enough because you're cha-chaing. So here, listen. We're back here, and again, you're starting to move back. You should be leaning in, right? Okay? You're gonna see it on video. Hey, we all have something to work on. Don't worry about it.
7, 4, 1.
There you go. Oh, yes. Nice job, Deb, getting to the line, putting the ball on the ground, and nice, thought-out shot. Like, I don't have to be aggressive. Let me just put the ball over here and make Jack move for it. Good work. Did you serve that? All right, what's the score? 8-4-2. Coming to you, Barb. Oh, good rally. And yes, you did. You moved over, right? It was just a good shot. You got over. But Barb, you were hugging that center line like it was your teddy bear. I love it. Nine, 4, 2. Or 1, I don't know. You. All right, good shot. Good shot to the backhand. She's taking advantage of Barb because I told her to get closer to the center. Now she's going to the backhand. All right, 10 or 9-4. It was just a crappy serve, and yeah, 10-4. Well, just hit it a little harder, yeah. Not harder, but just. That's all right. I should have moved faster. Did I call it out? When you hit a shot, expect it's in, right? Don't wait for, I want you to get in the position you should be in, right? If it's out, the opponent has to call it out. Ooh, good shot. All right, that's all right. One more point and then we got to wrap up and we'll talk. Is that your serve?
We actually have 11 if you want to just get it.
I just hit. We'll do one more point. It's good. Awesome job, everyone. Good job. All right, we will move off the court and we can talk over here. So I think they have this court.
Yeah, the family thing.
Oh, is that it? All right. Did everybody have fun?
Yeah, that was very helpful.
Okay. All right.
Like I say, I'm not going to be seeing my proudest moment. It's going to be a learning opportunity.
Of course.